It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we got a beer from Twice Brewed, based in Northumberland in the UK. And this is the MaraCuja. It's a passion fruit juice sour at 4% ABV. I'm going to be perfectly honest with everybody here watching today, including Twice Brewed. I'm in the small minority of people that actually think that, and I haven't even opened the can yet, this might be the most brilliant sour beer ever. But I'm in the minority of people who think that passion fruit and mango, it kind of like took over 2023 and to an extent 2024, and I got to the point, and I'd rather just get this out of the way. I got sick of the sight of it, and I got sick of the taste of it, that kind of like passion fruit and mango. I found it, and I mean this with the greatest of respects to everybody who's ever done anything with passion fruit, including Robinsons who make the fruit juice. I just found it, like, of course, if people want it, if the demand is there, people are going to make it, aren't they? But I got to the stage where I was thinking, this is getting lazy now. This is getting really, really lazy with just chucking some passion fruit and mango in there and just, you'd see it, you walk down the fruit aisle, you even see now passion fruit vodkas, passion fruit gins, and you're like, blimmin' heck, what's with this passion fruit? So going into the review, I'm always open and honest with my beer reviews, but I just wanted to get that bit out of the way. Let's get into it. It probably will be fantastic. A little bit of smoke on the can opening. Now this brewery, I've just literally 15 minutes ago finished reviewing their Bohemian style lager, a Czech style lager, and that was fantastic. That was really good. I've also had a New England IPA by this brewery, equally as good, really, really good. So this passion fruit beer, probably brewed because there's people out there who want to drink it, and you're not going to go, you're not going to completely go against the grain, are you? But I can imagine on a Friday at the brewery, when maybe they finish work and the weekend is here finally, and they down tools and they have a couple of beers. I reckon a fair few of the people at Twice Brewed would be picking up the dark lager, the Bohemian dark lager, Czech lager, or the Bohemian lager, and it's just my feeling on it. I think this is being brewed for the people who want to drink it. You know, maybe the younger generation of people who are trying to get into beer. That said, let's get into it. A little bit of carbonation in the glass. It's slightly hazy, it's amber in colour. We've got a very small, well, actually no head at all. The head's dissipated, which is good. It's all good sour beer. The head dissipates. I find it quite alarming when I review a sour beer and there's a head on the beer. I'm thinking, what's going on there? That shouldn't be doing it. So this is exactly how the beer should be looking. Let's get the aroma. Yeah, and it absolutely stinks of it absolutely stinks of passion fruit. If you love passion fruit, you will love this. It's literally all I can get from the aroma of the beer. I can pick up a little bit of the kind of wafer like crisp malts coming through. I can pick up a little bit of that kind of sourness, and maybe there's some lactobacillus being added to the beer, and it's forked off into that kind of sourness from lactobacillus. But it's 96% of the aroma is passion fruit, and it is pungent. It really is. It's firing out the glass. Let's get in. Cheers, everybody. Ooh. 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 Yes. I like it. After all that complaining about passion fruit, I like that. I think that's really good. Ooh. Oh. That is doing everything that a sour beer should be doing. It's massively sour. It's crinkling up my eyes and my face. There's a rush of carbonation that pushes the beer around the inside of the mouth. You can feel that acidity sliding down the throat and burning my throat and burning the pit of the stomach. Oh, that's really good. It's really, really good. I talked earlier on about the lazy addition of passion fruit. The problem is supermarket craft beer is kind of like, it's ruined craft beer a little bit, especially in the UK. It's kind of put a dirty stain mark on craft beer in the UK, because it was really the supermarket beers that were bringing out kind of passion fruit and mango pale ales and passion fruit IPAs and passion fruit sours and mango sour, and they were just half-hearted. Some of these beers weren't even sour, and it ruined it for mindset. Because every beer that had passion fruit written on the side of it, I was like, oh god, this is going to be like a half-hearted, and generally they were half-hearted kind of efforts at brewing beers. It was lazy brewing, but you do it right. Like Twice Brewed have done here. You ramp up that sourness with, I'm guessing it's lactobacillus. So let me be very quick with this. Lactobacillus is a milk byproduct. It's added to the brewing stage, I believe it's either before or during the boil. What happens, instead of the beer heading in this direction, or the malt specifically heading in this direction to a sweet direction, it's cut off. The sweetness is cut off, and the malt, has to head in another direction. And the only other direction to head in, sweet and sour, yeah? So it's either, so they stop that sweetness and the beer goes off and it becomes sour. And lactobacillus does that. It acts as a blocker on the enzymes of the malt, and it sends it off into that's the most basic kind of like YouTube way of explaining it. It's quite brilliant. This is quite a brilliant beer. I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I am. The passion fruit is just enough. The malt in the beer is nice and crisp. It's lovely and fruity. You get that kind of like wafer malt finish from the sourness. The sourness is off the scale. It's fantastic. Good beer. Really drinkable, really refreshing. 4% ABV. Yeah, I like that. Probably the first passion fruit beer, I'm going to say 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom, cheers.